Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Di, and today I'm sharing with you my diary entry for the weeks of February 16th through March 1st. Today is Saturday, March 1st. So you can probably tell I don't sound very good, and I actually feel as awesome as I sound. So I did get sick this week. I'm dealing with a cough, so there might be a little bit more edits in this video than there normally is, just in case I do have to cough. But yeah, I don't really have a lot to talk to you about today. There hasn't really been much reading or knitting going on over the last couple weeks. Work has been very busy. And then this whole week, basically, I've just been feeling not well. And yesterday was probably like the worst. Like I was total couch potato mode yesterday. Today I feel a bit better, but I'm still not feeling well. So I definitely wanted to get this week's diary entry filmed so that it didn't mess with my schedule. And I did finish a book. So I want to talk to you about that. And then I did a little bit of knitting, so we'll catch you up on that. Do a little bit of what happened over the last couple of weeks, and then we'll wrap this one up. So this one should not be too long of an episode. So let's get into what I finished. So I read one book over the last couple weeks. I finished A Court of Mist and Fury, which is the second book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. It took me the full 2 weeks. I think when I talked to you last, I had just cleared the deck and I was getting ready to pick a new book and I didn't know what it was going to be. So I do believe that I started this book the Monday following that recording. So that would be, actually, it was probably the 18th because that Monday was President's Day and I don't usually listen to audiobooks unless it is during my lunch break. And so since I didn't have a lunch break on a holiday, I didn't actually start the book until the 18th. And so I just finished this one on Thursday, the 27th. And like I said, second book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series. I really enjoyed A Court of Thorns and Roses. This one, though, was really slow for me. I don't know if it was just how I was feeling, which I don't think it had to do with that because I had almost a week of reading this book before I got sick. The story just was really slow to progress. Lots of things happened, and it does include a trope that I enjoy. I know I've told you before that I enjoy when there's questing elements in stories, and this definitely has a questing element in it. But I would listen, and the percentages wouldn't go by very fast, and I actually combo read this one, so I was exclusively reading this book. This was the only thing I read over the last couple weeks. And even when I was reading my ebook copy borrowed from the library, I was just I don't seem to be getting anywhere. And so I felt like this book was really, really slow for me. I did enjoy it in the end. I do like where the story is going. I don't have any problems with any of that. But yeah, it just felt like it was taking me forever. And so yeah, it was okay. I gave it a 3.5 in the end. Definitely going to continue because I want to know what happens with everything that had just happened at the end of this installment and what is happening now or being set forth in the plans that had happened at the end of this installment. So yeah, interested to see where this is going still, but this installment, yeah, took me a long time. It felt like it was taking a long time to get through. And I don't know, maybe I just wasn't prepared that this book was so long. It's over 600 pages. And I guess I just didn't think that it was. I just jumped in without knowing anything. And so, yeah, it was okay. It wasn't bad. Like I said, I am enjoying where the story's going. As far as the romantic, elements of it. I wasn't too surprised with where that was going either. And so, yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens in the next one. But I do believe that these books get progressively longer and longer, so I should probably prepare myself for that. But yeah, that's the only thing that I finished over the last couple weeks. And today is the start of March Mystery Madness, so I definitely will be getting into some mysteries. I did try to start a book last night right before bed, but like I said, I'm not feeling very well, so I didn't really get into it, so I'm not even going to mention it here because I only read a couple of pages, and so we'll talk to you about that when I talk to you next. But yeah, I'm really excited for March Mystery Madness. I have a whole load of things that I'm looking at and, going through and very interested in. And so, yeah, I also put some books on hold from the library. And so I got some additions to that pile of possibilities that I had put aside already. And so, yes, very excited for March Mystery Madness. And we'll see what I get throughout the month of March. But that's everything, like I said, that I read. So let's get into the knitting update. I only worked on one thing, and it was my daughter's Villains Juntu sweater, which is in the Christmas Gnomes bag from Utterly Adorable Knits. This is the only thing that I worked on over the last couple weeks. Just really enjoyable, like stockinette. And so, this is the front. Here we go. So this is my daughter's Villains Juntu sweater. The Juntu sweater is a free pattern from Tiina Huhtaniemi from Tuku wool on Ravelry. And so we're doing this in yarns that I got from the yarn fiber fair that I went to in November. And so the gray here is actually a Knit Picks Swish DK in Cobblestone Heather. And then the colored is the Villains Collection mini skein set from Magic Land Yarn. And so this is a 5 DK mini skeins that were inspired by Disney villains. And so I got the idea to do this kind of patterning from Seismic Yarn. She had done a sweater like this in one of her collections, and I actually picked up that collection for myself to make one like hers. But daughter liked the look as well, and so we got that mini skein set, and so this is kind of what it looks like. But yes, I had finished the body. So I was here where Hades is the last time I talked to you, and I finished off the body, and then I also finished this first sleeve. So that's sleeve 1 done, and I am on sleeve 2. So I have started sleeve 2. I just need to finish the sleeve, and then this will be a finished item. So hopefully this will be done by the time I talk to you next. And yeah, I had my daughter try it on a couple times already, just to make sure that the lengths on the body and the sleeves were good. And yeah, it looks awesome on her. And I think she's going to get a lot of wear out of this. And I really, really am enjoying the look of this sweater. I think I told you last time I'm very, very jealous because it looks really, really fun. And on her, it looks really nice also. And so, yeah. I did not do jogless rounds, and so there is a seam in the back. This is all woven in already on the inside. And so, yeah. Same with the sleeve. But you can't really see the sleeve seam because it's kind of on the underside of the arm. But, yeah. Just working away. When I have energy. And that's pretty much everything I've been up to the last couple of weeks. Things at work have just been really busy. I did not take off time from work this week, even though I felt like garbage, because there have been some things that needed to be done, and nobody else could pick up the slack. And so I just worked through it. And yeah, we got some unhappy news this week that we are being expected to come back to the office. Not really full time, but kind of on a hybrid schedule. And so we've kind of been discussing like what that's going to look like for me and things. And with what I do, it's kind of all up in the air because I may have to change positions again. And yeah, so lots of uneasiness. And I think just, with everything that's going on and all of the stress and everything, I think that's probably why I feel like garbage. Haven't been sick since before the pandemic, and so it's kind of hitting me harder than I think it would have before, just because I haven't been sick for a very long time. I haven't even had a common cold in 6 years or something like that, and so yeah. But I think I'm on the mend. I definitely feel better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday I didn't have any energy to do anything pretty much. And so yeah, I had enough energy to get this video recorded, and definitely wanted to tell you about the book that I read and show you a little bit of my knitting progress. And that's pretty much everything that I've been up to. So yeah, pretty uneventful. Just, getting ready for March Mystery Madness. We've had some true crime going on in the background while I've been in and out of napping on the couch yesterday. We've been watching Plan to Kill, I think, which is a true crime show that's on Peacock. And then we also watched the Ruby Frankie documentary that's on Peacock. And so, yeah, not much energy to do much else. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. Like I said, it is a pretty short episode, but that's because I didn't read much. I didn't knit much because I haven't been feeling well. So, yeah, everything's up in the air. Our return to office stuff is supposed to go into effect on St. Patrick's Day, but like I said, for me and what I do, it's kind of all up in the air for me right now. So I probably won't even know until right before St. Patrick's Day what I'm expected to do as far as going into the office and stuff like that. So yeah, just playing it by ear right now, which is not like my preferred type of scheduling. I much like to have a plan and work off of that plan, but that's just not where we're at with my job at the moment. I'm having my work anniversary on Monday, the 3rd, and that always goes by without fanfare and just a bunch of wondering of how I'm still at this job for so many years. That type of thing. So I'm just going to focus on trying to get better over the next couple weeks and tightening everything down and knowing exactly what is in store for me come St. Patrick's Day. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got for you today. Let me know down in the comments below what you've been up to, what you've been reading, what you've been working on. Are you participating in March Mystery Madness? I hope you are. If so, let me know what you decided to start the month off with. And if nothing else, and you'd just like to let me know that you were here, if you could leave me a magnifying glass emoji down in the comments below, that would be greatly appreciated and would really help me out. And that will do it for me today. So I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're all safe and healthy. And until next time, take care and smile always. Bye.